Hi everyone, welcome again. This is the Young Stevie, and I've got Young himself here, and we're here to talk about the normal issues being talked every day, especially about the Ghanaian election and the court thing going on, and the whole up and down of tensions and everything. So, Young, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, so generally, what brings us here today is the rundown of the politics, the court thing going on. So, what you got to say about what's going on?
Well, I think the court issue is about the court issue, and I think is doing harm to the country.
In what way?
Like I keep on saying my voice, and I keep on repeating my voice that Ghana and or most of the African countries, we are learning from the Britain and America. You understand? And then if you look at our politics, we're following them, or they brought democracy to our nation, our countries. But as I keep saying to people that if you look at the U.S. election, there was a time when George Bush and Al Gore, it came to the attention of the world that George Bush rigged the election, but Al Gore didn't take the issue to court. So what I'm trying to say is that taking the case or taking the whole thing to court is not helping the nation, and it's not doing us any good. You understand? It's bringing a lot of tension to the country. Yeah.
So why? What do you mean by it's causing so many problems to the country?
Like for instance, now the country is standstill. Nothing is going on. You understand? Because the government or the president is not. I mean, it's difficult for him to concentrate. You understand? He can't concentrate. So the country is sinking. It's not doing us any good, this court issue, because everybody is just concentrating on the court issues. So, I mean, you can imagine, you understand? So the country is not moving forward.
Okay. So, but if there was someone on the other side of the whole issue, like someone with a different view who's basically an MPP, would totally disagree with what you're saying right now, because according to them, taking this whole thing to court is a way to prove that they won the elections. Do you think there has been any overvoting on both sides, or is it one side, or is it like there have ever been such a thing?
Well, that's why I'm saying to you that in every election, there should be kind of like
one or two stuff
one
going
or two
on.
stuff,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean, I mean, in every election we have to take it to court, or we can take it to court. Because
Yeah,
taking it
understand
to
what you're
court
saying, man.
will not help the nation, as I keep saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? Because I mean, that's why I gave you a perfect example with America, because they are the leading in democracy, or they brought democracy. But
Do you think, sorry to come across, but do you think most of these people like complaining about this whole let's take it to court issue, mama has to go and stuff, do you think they really understand democracy, or they know anything about politics, or they just see the whole thing like this is my party and I'm supporting them, that's all?
Well, I think that's what I say. Lots of Ghanaians or lots of the supporters, they know nothing about politics. I mean, you know, as I keep saying, most of the people are just followers. You understand? They're just followers, and they put tensions in our politics. You understand?
Yeah.
Like for instance, if something happened here, they would say, "Oh, it's NDC, or it's MPP, or it's this, or it's that." I mean, they're just trying to bring tensions to the nation. So I think they don't know anything about politics. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
they're actually playing a game they don't understand. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So, what do you think is a suggestion? Like, what do you think like should be done in your opinion?
Well, I think that's why I said the court case, or the judges, I think they have to try and speed up a bit, or they have to try and finish this case, because it's not helping the nation. The country is, I mean, it's not moving forward, and any proper Ghanaian would like the country to grow. You understand? It's not about the NDC or the MPP. It's about the development of our country. You understand? That's the thing that matters most. not about what you like or which party you support. I mean, you understand my point. So it's about the nation. I personally, I think about the nation. You understand? And I don't think taking the issue to court will bring us any good or will do us any better.
Okay. So what would you think if you were basically, now you're saying this as a neutral person, right?
Yeah.
So what if you would have considered yourself on the other side of the whole thing, like NPP right now? Would you have still had the same views, or what would you think about the whole thing? Like,
well, I think if any party that I support, me personally, I would say, if I have to advise the president or whoever I support, I would tell him, if we are looking for the betterment of our country, we should just let it go, because it's not going to help the nation. You understand? So my problem is the country, not the party. You understand?
That's one thing so many people out there don't understand, actually. Yeah. So something just came down the line today. It was all about this immigration British embassy thing in Ghana. I didn't actually hear the whole story, but I was hearing about a $3,000 deposit that should be placed before any arrangement is made or anything of that sort. And actually I heard some people complaining and trying to put the whole thing political, make it sound like it's got something to do with the political party or the rulership and everything. So what do you say about it?
Well, that's why I said earlier on that most of the people, they know nothing about politics. They just followers. You understand? They're just following the parties, but they don't know anything. How can President Mahama, implement a law in UK? You understand my point? He can never do such a thing.
Or have you heard anyone complaining the same way?
Yeah, I heard it on radio that they're saying the president came here and he had a deal with the British Prime Minister and all these kind of craps. But how can he do that? You understand? UK doesn't belong to Ghana. They've got their own laws as well. And this law is not just for Ghana. Is
there any other countries like?
Nigeria is part of it, and Pakistan, Afghanistan is mostly the non-EU countries. So why would you put President Mahama in this? He's got nothing to do with it. You understand? He's got nothing to do with this kind of situation. That's why I said to you, Ghana, most of the people are playing just dirty politics, and which is not helping us. You understand? We have to learn, or we have to try and educate ourselves, and to understand that politics is not about somebody you like or someone you want to. You want. You understand?
Yep.
It's about our country. You understand? We have to think of our country first before thinking of anything. You understand? You can't just say whatever you want to say just to bring attention to the nation, or just to put dust in people's eyes. I think it's never right, and it's got to stop. You understand? We have to stop all this dirty politics, because it's not going to help us.
Okay, I think we have to wrap this whole video up, but do you have something more to say just in a minute?
Well, all I want to say to the people out there is politics is not about who you like. You understand? And this game is just, politics is not war, or it's got nothing to do with a tribe or anything. So what people are doing out there is actually bad. It's not helping the nation, and it's not doing the country any good. It's rather taking us back. So we have to try and learn, to do it in a right way, not just following and saying all these kind of craps. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Cisse, and thanks you guys for watching, and we get back to you soon.
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
Peace.